Welcome everybody. Let me try to take the echo off of this thing. Nope. Mic check, mic check. I think this sounds a lot better. All right. I'm on my 30-minute break, so I figured I would talk about this. This video is going to be your trucking career at your own pace. Now, a lot of times we get started out here on our trucking journey because a lot of times we start watching other YouTube truckers. So we see how they looks like they got money or they doing pretty good in their career. They starting to get their business off the ground, and you see them having multiple trucks, or you see them with their own authority, and you just see them and it just looks so amazing. But you get to where you want to be just like your favorite YouTuber, or even like your favorite trucker, or you just got a certain expectation of yourself that might not have nothing to do with none of those things, to where sometimes you can be truly hard on yourself, to where you feel like you should be doing something faster than your situation allows, or faster than the pace that is allotted for you. Like me, for instance, I know I am so far behind the ball on a lot of my trucking career. For one, if I didn't have a lot of obstacles in my way that I currently have, I would have first of all had financed a truck from a dealer, or not even just from a dealer. I would have financed a truck from a place like Long Mountain, OTR Leasing. Ryder. It's so many places that you can lease a truck through, or purchase a truck through, or even like eBay. eBay has things. I think it's something on Facebook called Market. It's Market something, to where you can find trucks that be like $12,000, $20,000. Some trucks you can get for like $8,000, but you have to get it checked out. But I could have did something like that, but because of my situation, I don't have the luxury or really freedom to just go and do that, because from day to day, for my situation, I never know if I have to hang up my trucking career and go back to where I'm a local person versus being over the road. Now, you can make just as much money being local as being over the road, but first of all, you got to know the game. Second of all, you got to have the experience. Third of all, you got to know load boards. And if you don't want to go the load board route, you have to know what company that will treat you right and bring the money in. Because what's the point to be local if you're not going to bring money in? You still have to pay your bills, especially if you have your own authority, or you have your LLC. You got fixed costs that has to be met regardless of the fact. So, a lot of times everybody's situation is not everybody's situation. If you somebody that's a single parent like myself, and you have children, to where you just kind of working it as you can, you multitasking it to where it's working out as you can, don't be so hard on yourself. You might not be able to finance that truck straight out. You might not be able to get your own authority right away. You might not be able to get the money up to really just, here, take these 20 bands, give me my truck. Because obviously, if you can get your truck paid for, then that's more profit in your pocket. Whatever company you go to, whatever load board you go to, whatever, you'll be that much more prepared for if you decide to get your own authority. So, a lot of times, like me, myself, I'm really probably talking to myself. I know I'm behind the ball, but I'm not behind the ball. And it's no problem, because, everything happens for a reason. So you truthfully have to learn to be grateful for whatever situations that, kind of presented to you, and especially if you made it through those situations to where you have a testimony to inspire somebody else. So my message to you, if you know that your career is on a good path, but it has kind of got delayed from maybe a family emergency, maybe a death in the family, maybe a newborn baby, maybe children because you're the only parent that they have, or just anything that kind of delayed you from the path you thought you was going to take in this trucking journey, it's okay. Just try again. It's so many people that started leasing and they had to quit leasing and go company, or they went from company to leasing and went back to company, or they went from leasing and finally financed their truck to where they got their own authority and they had their own authority and gave their own authority up and went company. Situations like trucking requires a lot of your time, and if your life don't permit it or a situation don't allow it, you know, priority comes first. And you know, it's one thing that, you know, you want to get your business off the ground, you want to get your trucking career going, but if your kids need you, they come first over, you know, your business. You know, you can always get back to it. Or if a really close relative like your mom died, you have to mourn or get through the death of your parent, or, you know, you hit certain things that requires time that you're not going to have to keep putting into trucking. So you might have to take a break. Or it's maybe you got out of a bad relationship to where somebody was just, you know, almost caused you to go to jail, or they was ruining your house or ruining your things. So you had to get off this road and kind of get away from building your trucking business to deal with that, and even mentally deal with that, because it's really hard to build your trucking career and business and you so mentally overloaded with personal life. Like personal life, whether it's a relationship, whether it's family, kids, money, you about to get evicted, your car about to get repossessed. It's so many problems that can bombard you to where it can be overwhelming, to where just the overwhelming feeling of the stresses of regular personal life can kind of mess you up from being on track with your trucking career or your trucking business. So, you know, even though I know, I'm speaking to myself, even though I know I'm behind the ball because I have more priority that is priority over my career, I'm not mad. I give myself at least a 5-year window and I'll have what I've been yearning for, because within that 5 years, you know, just about all my kids will be, you know, 18 and over and out, to where now I'm free, to where I'm able to do things without having to worry about a family care plan or had to worry about people using me financially just to help me with my kids. So I'm never upset about situations that present themselves to me, because to me it's just a challenge, and I always tell y'all that I like a challenge. So, you know, it's making me a stronger person. At the end of the day, I'm Rocky Balboa. That's for all the old heads out there that know the Rocky Balboa movie. You know, you gotta train. You gotta train until you ready to kick some tail. So I'm gonna kick life tail, and I'm gonna kick trucking tail in the butt until I win. You know, I'm a winner, not a loser. Winners win and losers lose. And by me not being a loser, you ain't no loser here. So, like I said, you know, don't feel bad if you're not, you know, keeping up with the Joneses, whatever the Joneses is. I wonder who is the Joneses? Who is this Jones person that got people talking about we need to keep up with them? But, you know, don't worry about keeping up with the Joneses. Keep up with what you can keep up with and don't feel bad. Only way I feel like you should feel bad is if you're not trying hard enough. If you just gave up because you went through one little problem, then okay, you should feel bad, because you should be trying a lot harder. And then instead of doubting yourself or living in doubt, then, you know, you should feel bad about that too, because anything is possible if you just believe it. You know, that there comes the faith. You have to believe in your dream in order to achieve it, because if you don't believe it, then guess what? It's not going to come, because it starts with here. It starts with you. It starts with this right here. And if you can't convince yourself that it's possible to get, then you done sabotaged the dream before the dream even had a chance to become reality. And then a lot of times people have a bad habit of saying, you know what, I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to graduate. You know what, I'm going to try not to worry about boys. Or I'm going to try. Bump trying. You claim that, baby. If you really want something, instead of saying I'm going to try to do it, say I'm going to do it. You know what? I want my trucking business to get off the ground within 5 years. Then guess what? My trucking business is going to get off the ground within 5 years. Not, oh, I'm going to try to get my business. No, my trucking business is going to get off the ground in 5 years. That's what I'm going to do. So when you change the wording of from try to I'm going to, you are kicking the universe to say, hey, universe, I want this. So the universe is going to work in your favor to start puzzling together what you need to do to start making your reality of what it is that you was trying to do in the first place. But then when you say, I'm trying, deep inside, there's doubt. There's some doubt in there to where you don't really believe it's going to happen. So you hoping that it's something like you going to win the lottery, and you hope that maybe you'll get what it is that you say you're trying to do. So take trying out of vocabulary. Take the trying and replace it with I'm going to, or this is, or this is what's going to happen. Like, replace it with that. That's the best type of mentality to have, because then you turn into a person that doesn't take no for an answer, and you don't take defeat for your final destination. So, like I said, you know, it's okay. You're going to have some ups and downs when you first get into this trucking career, and that's normal. You cannot tell me that just about everybody that is a truck driver, whether you're successful or not successful, they can't tell me that they didn't struggle to get to where they are. Just about every business trucker that then got to where they are, they got a story to tell to where they had a whole bunch of downs and probably a whole bunch of ups, but they had the downs too, to where, you know, they had to work for it. They had to work, they had to struggle, they had to grind, they had to get headaches, they had to freaking probably be mad, angry, like, you know, cuss people out, especially if they got to the point to where they hiring drivers. It's definitely hard dealing with other personalities, because people mess your equipment up. You know, people don't want to work for you. They work for you, then they quit, they abandon your stuff. Like, it's so much stuff dealing in the trucking industry business that, first of all, you need to make sure you prepare for it, because everything looks glamorous and pretty until it comes to fruition, and now you got it, what it is you wanted. You wanted a trucking career, you wanted multiple trucks, and obviously to have multiple trucks, you got to hire people, right? So now that you got to hire the people, that's when the bull crap come into play, dealing with different personalities, hoping that people your retention stays good so that your wheels can keep rolling, praying that they don't tear your junk up or they don't have a major accident to where your company is getting sued. So be careful what you ask for, because when you get it, first of all, make sure you're ready to take everything that come with it, you know. So it's okay, just have a plan. And a lot of times, especially if you're trying to be an entrepreneur, get your business plan together. They have templates to where you can do your own business plan. Places like LegalZoom do stuff for your business. They have other places that do stuff for your business. But I guess you got to learn, not to say I guess, but it's good to do things yourself. First of all, you can save money. You can learn how to do it. It's always about a learning curve, the way you learn things, so that way you can just be more efficient at your craft. So I hope I inspire somebody with this message. I hope I help somebody out, and hopefully I'm helping myself out, because like I said, I always review my content to make sure I'm not looking a fool talking about what it is I'm trying to get across. So, you know, stop comparing yourself to everybody. You know, learn to build your own brand. Learn to be on your own expectations. It's one thing to use the folks that is, you know, inspire you, but let it be just that. Let it be just, okay, well, this person, they inspired me to get started, but, you know, I'm going to be my own person. I mean, I just got the push from this person because I like what they doing. What they doing has gave me the courage to know that I can do it. But at the end of the day, I'm going to do it in my own fashion. I'm going to do it in my own right. And if I don't do it how I see my favorite person doing it, then it's okay, because I'm not trying to be like nobody. I'm trying to be like me. I'm not a follower. I'm going to be my own person where I'm going to be a leader. So, yes, that's just in a nutshell. Because like I said, there's so many people doing it better than me. There's so many people pockets that's fatter than mine. But it is what it is. I'm content because I know what obstacles I have to deal with as the individual that I am in this trucking career. So I'm proud of myself, to be honest with you. Because capital all the obstacles I've been dealing with and had to deal with through my whole 2-year journey dealing in trucking. Man, you know what, Pinky, good job, girl. Good job, cause man, ain't no way that I should still be trucking right now. God is so many goods. He is so many goods, cause there's so much stuff that happened to me. I should not be behind this wheel right now. I should not still be out here making bread. I should not even have the opportunity to still be making these moves. I'm sorry, but with the grace of God, God has helped me to where I'm still here today pursuing my dream. Hallelujah to that, y'all. I mean, like I said, I know everybody that's subscribed to me or watching me, whether you're not subscribed. I know everybody don't believe in the higher power, but if you don't believe in the higher power, that's your prerogative. I know without a shadow of a doubt that things I've been through in my life, there's no way that was just because like there's something that helped me. Like that's the proof in the pudding. Just your life of what you've been through and how you got through it. You can't tell me some of the things that a lot of people go through that it wasn't God that got them through it. Now, grant some things, you know, you don't always get through it unscathed, but I mean, a lot of things is to make you strong, and some things is meant to happen that way to make a certain event happen along what is in the plan. You know, books are written, you know, as each minute passed by, as each hour passed by, as each day passed by, that's a written history of what was and what is to come. You know, I am that I am. So, all right, y'all. I'm coming up. My 30-minute break is almost up. So it's time for me to get back on this road. But I hope this touched somebody. You know, it's okay if you not like your favorite YouTuber, or if you not like your favorite truck driver, person, mentor. Be your own self. Just learn from them and tweak it, remix it to your own. Be your own everything. Not even just in trucking. Like, be yourself. Learn to be you. Don't try to be nobody else. Learn to just learn from the good people that's doing, and then learn to remix it into your own. So, all right, y'all. Time is of the essence. Let's make better time of it. Let's love each other, not judge each other, because I never judge y'all. And please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. And definitely ring that bell, babe, because I'm going to keep these motivational speeches coming. And I'm going to definitely keep it to where I'm trying to put smiles on everybody's face. So, all right, y'all. Holla at your girl. Your girl about to get on this road. You know what I'm saying? I tilt my caps off to my fellow truck drivers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, one more thing before I get up off here. I am not a phone person. It's not on purpose. It's nothing personal. I'm more of a texter. So if you got my number, I mean, don't get me wrong. I will get on the phone eventually, but I'm not somebody that be on the phone all day, every day, because I'm so busy to where I have a lot to do. And then I've been getting some messages in my Facebook Messenger where some people is getting upset because I can't get to their messages right away. And I can't really busy. Like, I work, I YouTube, I got kids, personal family, and it's so, like, it's dang near hundreds and hundreds of messages. So when I tell y'all I truly try to get to as many as I can, I do. So if I don't get to yours, it's not that I'm doing it on purpose or that I never will. Sometimes I'm getting to some people messages that were months ago. So, I mean, just bear with me, be patient. I try to get to as many people as I can, and I love y'all. I really do. I'm not being shady. It's just I'm only one person. I can only do but so much. I'm only one person. So, all right, y'all. Let me get on this road. So, y'all be safe out here. Y'all have a lovely night, and deuces to my fellow people. Deuces.